What is up, guys? It's Bad Dog. So the weekend is over. The draft is over. The New York Giants completed their draft yesterday, and it was a very eventful draft for yours truly and the New York Giants, for that matter, as my Daniel Jones reaction video, rage video, whatever you want to call it, went viral. Well, part of it went viral. It was in a compilation of other videos of guys that reacted similar to the way I did about it. Not very happy with it, but who would have ever thought I'd be on SI? I'd be my thumbnail would be on there. I was hoping that would be under better circumstances if I ever made that website, but hey, it is what it is. I just say if people could get a good laugh out of that, and I brought some levity to the situation because I was so agitated and pissed off, well, hey, that's all good and well. I look back at that video now, I actually laugh at myself. I actually think it was pretty funny, but you know, a lot of people are under the impression that I dislike Daniel Jones, man. I hope Daniel Jones comes in here and balls out. I hope he's the greatest quarterback that ever lives. I hope he brings championships to New York. That's what we got to hope for, man. He's a giant. I'm not going to root against this kid. I'm rooting for him to succeed. The thing that agitated me the most is we really needed a pass rusher. Josh Allen was there, and I feel like if Josh Allen is there, you take him, and then you trade up to get Daniel Jones at number 9 with the Bills if you actually thought that the Broncos were going to take him. We really needed a pass rush. The Giants tell you that they're trying to win now. Well, they're lying to us, guys, because if you're trying to win now, you take a player at number 6 that can make an immediate impact like Josh Allen. Dave Gettleman supposedly saying that Daniel Jones will sit behind Eli for the next 2 to 3 years. Now, to me, if you're really in love with Daniel Jones and you think he's a fantastic quarterback, he should be going into training camp fighting for the starting job against Eli Manning. He should not be sitting for 3 years. That's a project. Kyler Lauletta is supposed to be your project at your 4th round draft pick. You don't draft the guy 6th overall to be a project. So it's hard for me to understand why they did this. This is why I got so mad at it, guys. Not because I don't think Daniel Jones will be good, because maybe he will be. But the fact of the matter is, if we're trying to win now, why are we drafting a guy 6th overall that's going to sit for 3 years? It just doesn't make sense. Think about that, guys. They think he's the best quarterback on the board, and they're in love with this kid so much to take him 6th. Why is he sitting for 3 years? That just doesn't make sense. A quarterback that's ready to play, that they think is going to be great, should be ready to go from day one of training camp fighting Eli Manning for the starting position. So that's just my thought on why I was so agitated. But, you know, like I said, Josh Allen would have filled a huge need. We ended up with Dexter Lawrence. We ended up with Deandre Baker. We ended up with 3 corners. I thought Deandre Baker was the best corner in the draft. I thought we did good there. We got Julian Love from Notre Dame. I thought that was a good, solid pickup. I thought he was a second-round talent. We get Corey Ballantyne from Washburn. And I get the news today that poor kid was shot and injured. I'm just sitting there going, can the Giants catch a break, man? It's just like, I don't know what's going on. It's like things go from bad to worse for this team. You know, it's very strange. You know, we get Zimenez from ODU. That's supposed to be our edge rusher. I don't know anything about Zimenez. I have to watch the tape, guys. I can't honestly sit here and tell you I watch Old Dominion football, because I'd be lying to you if I did. I've never watched an Old Dominion football game in my life. We get Ryan Connolly from Wisconsin. I don't know much about him. I don't watch a lot of Big Ten. A lot of these guys I do have to go back and look. I know a little bit about Darius Slate, and I don't think that was a terrible pick in the 5th round. And then, of course, we ended up with Chris Slate from Syracuse, and I can't even say George's name, from Kentucky. But, again, all in all, man, the Giants draft, it got off to a bad start, in my opinion, because, like I said, I just feel like you can't leave the best player on the board. And I know Dave Gettleman said in his press conference that he graded Daniel Jones and Josh Allen the same. I have a hard time believing that, man. I'm sorry. I can't believe that. I can't believe anything our general manager tells us now. That's the most aggravating thing about this whole draft and all the trades he made and all the moves he made is I don't think Gettleman knows what he's doing, and he's lying about everything. He's not telling us the truth. We don't know what direction this team is going in. What direction is this team going in? Are we rebuilding? Are we trying to win? If we're trying to win, you don't draft the quarterback 6th overall that's supposed to sit for 3 years. If you're trying to rebuild, then that's what you do. But like I said, all in all, it was a very eventful weekend, but I'm moving forward. I'm hoping that these kids come in and they do a really good job. And, of course, there'll be other moves that'll be made. Players will be cut off of teams. There will be a lot of moves. Giants will be picking guys up, releasing guys. It's still, this draft is only the beginning of all these moves that's going to happen, you know, in the preseason, during the football season. So, like I said, just a very eventful draft, a very eventful weekend. I really appreciate all the guys that hung out with me and the entertainer during the draft night, especially me. I know that normally when I do live streams, you guys know I bring a ton of energy. I'm very interactive with the chat. I love my chat. I got the best chat on YouTube. My subscribers and supporters are just fantastic. You could not ask for a better group of people to support your channel. I've got the best, and I feel like I let you down on Thursday because after that pick, I was just kind of numb about everything. I just sat there in a fog and disbelief. It was like I was detached, from everything. I just couldn't figure out what happened. I couldn't wrap my mind around it. So I apologize for that. And hey, going forward, man, like I said, it's all in the past. I'm going to root for Daniel Jones as hard as I can. I'm going to root for the Giants. Is what I do. I don't love this team any less than I did. I will always root for them. I will never say, no matter how bad this team is, I'll never say I'm jumping ship. I won't. I'll go down with the ship before I jump it. I love the Giants. I've loved them for 35 years. It'll be my 36th season root for this team, and I'm not going anywhere. So until next time, guys, that's all I really got in the draft. Again, we'll see what pans out, but it was very eventful. And like I said, I go back and look at that video and I laugh at it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that I got that mad, but hey, that's how I am. I'm a passionate guy. What can I tell you? So until next time, guys, it's Bad Dog, and I'm gone. Peace!